Hello and welcome to the traditional home of rugby in Leinster, Donnybrook. We have the special atmosphere of a cup final, an enthusiastic crowd and ideal conditions. It's the Leinster Schools Junior Cup final between sister colleges Blackrock and St Michael's. Well, it's always a great honour too to lead your team onto the pitch in the day of a final. Well, Blackrock have shown great flair and resilience en route to the final, based on one of the biggest junior packs I certainly can remember in the competition. But if they're big, there are players like Nicholas Timoney, Owen Fanning, Shane Lynch and Jack Dwan. They have pace and power, and behind them Zach O'Hagan, Jack Power and Joe O'Hare have shown certainly impressive form throughout the campaign. Heading their coaching team is John Ryan. And here they come, the team from St Michael's, led by their skipper Charlie Cregan, playing in the second row. I'd say nerves, Peter, play a big part in this.
Well, I'd say both sides have come through very close semi-finals. Blackrock beating Clongowes 22-21 in a 6-try feast of rugby. Michael's beating Newbridge, coming back from 23-8 then. So both sides have come through very difficult games to this final, and they want to give their all and come out with a great performance.
Well, St Michael's have come through a nerve-wracking series, but their skipper Charlie Cregan knows that his squad will be all the better for that going into this final. The likes of Alex Penny, Max Deegan and Harry Redmond will lead the way up front, while Matt Gilson and Adam Levy and Gavin Duffy will probe for any outings and openings that the opposition may provide. Their head coach is Andy Skeen, and the respective benches, of course, providing the backup for the frontliners. And at St Michael's fly half, Matthew Gilsonan, who starts this Leinster Schools Junior Cup final of 2011.
Stay.
That big Blackrock side.
Stay, Michael.
Controlling
Don't go in the side.
the maul. Lining up for a pick and drive. Just outside the Blackrock 22. Good kick by Tristan Brady, the scrum half. Bit of confusion there in the Michael's defence. Matt Gilson and
hold 3. You're good now.
big kick into the Blackrock 22.
Hold
That's Zach O'Hagan's kick. Now St Michael's try and set something up. St Michael's scrum half, Scott Smith, waits.
Hold pillar.
This is just inside the Blackrock half. St Michael's picking and driving, creating some confusion in the Blackrock defence. They had the overlap there with the fullback Gavin Duffy coming up, but couldn't get to him. Taken on by the captain Charlie Cregan. Well tackled. This is Gilsonan again.
No.
That's a nice testing kick. Taken well by O'Hagan.
Go.
O'Hagan, the Blackrock fullback. Now Blackrock move it. Good effort by Ian Kinsley. Ball is moved out, and good work by Jack Power getting rid of it for Blackrock, but the turnover sees St Michael's
from the knock on scrum.
knocking on, and Peter, a lively start.
Well, very lively, great atmosphere, I must say, in Donnybrook. Both sides very vocal in their support. Some lovely skill demonstrated, starting with the kick-off from Matthew Gilson and the take by Jack Dwan, number 4 for Blackrock, and Charlie Cregan, the captain for St Michael's, has really been to the fore so far in this game, receiving the ball and carrying it 2 or 3 times, but some very good skill being demonstrated by both sides here, Fred.
Johnny Redmond takes it on the burst, coming in from the right wing for Blackrock.
Hold, you're up. Hold.
Their fly half Power sends it upfield. This is Gavin Duffy.
Hold now, Michaels. Hold 5.
Doesn't gain
Now
any
you're good,
ground. The
5.
first time the Blackrock backs have had a chance to set up an attacking movement.
No hands now, Michaels.
Smith moves it right up to halfway.
Move, Michaels. That's
Taken
fine,
on
hands
by
are on.
Fanning.
Away now, Michaels. 6, move.
And Blackrock have it.
Don't go into side 2. Stay.
They're bringing
step
their
back.
big prop forward, Shane Lynch, into
Release now, 5.
Close quarters.
5.
Brady, feeds it out. Power takes it on, and
Release,
now the
Michael.
inside centre, Kinsley,
Stay out.
goes to ground.
Is it?
Ball looked as if it might have been knocked on, back on the Blackrock side though.
Gordy, was that a knock on? Release.
Blackrock retained possession. Ball popped out and driven on.
Release now, Michaels, release.
Blackrock on halfway, just over 10 minutes into the game. This Leinster Schools Junior Cup final. Blackrock recycle it. Their first opportunity. That's Shane Lynch.
No hands now.
Back, and they have the overlap here if they can move it quickly. An opportunity for Blackrock. Pass doesn't go to hand, but good defensive work by Will Butler for St. Michael's. Kinsley again gets it back. Blackrock short of numbers on the left.
Leave him now, leave him.
Well thought out by Tristan Brady and Gavin
Leave
Duffy
it.
for St. Michael's.
Hold 3.
Blackrock in possession. This is O'Hagan, the fullback. Up towards the 22 they go. Blackrock first time
Release
inside the St. Michael's 22.
Move, Michaels.
And the Blackrock backs ranged across field, but they decide to keep it close for the moment. Power moves it on, the big
No
number
hands now,
6
Rob.
Jaeger. Now
Release
can
it, no
Blackrock
hands
get
now.
it? In goes Kinsley.
No hands, Rock. No hands, Michaels.
Blackrock having a little difficulty extricating it from the maul.
Stay out now, Michaels.
Big
Stay
Blackrock forwards just piling in on top of it. Taken on by the number 6 Jaeger again. Now the Power takes it from Brady, slips it on. Blackrock move ever
Move,
closer to the try line. Patient build up by Blackrock, and they're driving for the line. They're using the powerful
Don't go into side 1.
big number 4 Jack Twan.
Release. Release, Michaels. Release it now, Michaels.
This is
John,
tremendous drive by Blackrock. They've
You have it,
recycled it,
Blackrock.
they've kept it, and advantage coming to Blackrock as they get closer to that line. Penalty awarded
No
to
advantage.
Blackrock. Don't
Number
be
1
surprised,
Michaels
Peter,
on
if
the
they go
side.
for a scrum.
Number 1.
Absolutely, Fred. Just look and see have they indicated what they're going to do yet. Blackrock.
That's your mark.
It's an awkward angle. They're going for the line out this
On the line.
time. You would have thought it'd be a scrum.
Well, the fly half Jack Power goes for the line out option.
But it was an absolute role reversal. It was all Michaels for the first 5 or so minutes. Blackrock, though, there, they must have kept hold of possession 10, 12, maybe 15 phases.
Let's get them all out.
Backs and forwards, and it's a real battle of the gain line at the moment. The big ball cards from Blackrock
Don't narrow
trying to get over the gain line, and big hits coming in from St. Michael's in defence.
Blackrock win it at the line out predictably. The forwards are in possession. They drive over, and the referee says the ball was held up. No touchdown.
Hand up. Look, guys, Rock scrum.
Well, it's a scrum for Blackrock.
Yeah, we
Now at underage level, there's a limit to the amount of push that the forwards can employ. In other words, they can't drive the opposition right off the ball. It's a safety precaution, obviously, for underage players.
Touch, pause, engage.
So Tristan Brady with the feed for Blackrock.
Stay on.
He retreats, leaves it to the number 8, and now this looks like a good try for Jaeger. Jaeger is the one who gets the opening score in this Leinster Schools Junior Cup final. Blackrock lead 5 points to 0. A nice movement off the scrum half. Tristan Brady moved back, taken by the number 8, Timoney, the captain, and there was Jaeger on hand to get the try.
Well, he did something similar in the semi-final last year against St. Michael's.
Here's good.
Jaeger very powerful, driving over the line, 2 or 3 yards over the line, in fact.
Jaeger's kick goes up, the flags go up, and it's 7 points to 0 for Blackrock.
Well, Kinsley, lovely strike there, not the normal kickers. Dylan Coughlin, bit of an injury concern at the moment, Dylan Coughlin, so kicking duties going to Kinsley, and it's a fine strike.
Stay on.
Scott Smith feeds the scrum, taken by the number 8, Max Deegan. That's Matt Gilson's high kick. Well judged by the fullback, O'Hagan. Well, slings it out, and then he intercepts, and there's a chance here. This is Owen O'Mara. Can he get to the line? Just held short. The try is awarded.
Leave it.
The crowd really thinking that he hadn't made it, but he gets to the line.
Captain, please. I've spoken to this player already. I've issued a warning. He is not listening. Now the choice is yours. You control your behaviour, or you leave the pitch. Your decision.
Well, that's very clear, and Shane Lynch, having got the warning, would be wise to take heed.
He seemed to be as well. He had apologised to the referee straight away, but a fine try by St. Michael's. Good pressure in defence. You could see what Blackrock were trying to do, getting the ball out wide, but Oisin O'Mara had done very well to come up, intercept, and his pace took him away. Past Johnny Redmond, scored a fine try.
Gilsonen with the attempt at the conversion. And he levels the scores, 7 points each.
Well, he's had a great game so far, Matt Gilsonen, the number 10 for St. Michael's, both in attack and defence, and a fine kick there, so game back on here.
Just make sure you keep them on, okay? We can go when you're ready.
The restart, Blackrock pegged back. Michaels come away inside their own 22. And Gilsonen with time from inside his 22. Very well held by Coughlin. This is Coughlin, he sees an opportunity into the 22, kicks it and he's chased. Was there obstruction there?
Coughlin, 22 or a scrum back?
I think all the Blackrock people are saying that Coughlin was taken out of it after he kicked it. I'm not quite sure. But it was a fine take, first of all, by Coughlin. It was a dummy pass. Went back up the sideline, great pace and power.
Interesting, the referee giving the decision because the ball went out of play, and it was St. Michael's offered the 22-metre dropout or a scrum. But there might have been an opportunity for the referee to consider whether the winger was blocked as he chased. Very hard decision to take that would have been.
I think it would have been a tough call if he said he was obstructed, but for me, I would have gone for the 22, being honest with you. You have a far wider angle than Michaels are creating for themselves here.
Tend to forget the age of these players, all of them, as I say, 14 or 15 years of age. So they'll get the occasional decision wrong.
Well, you know, it could have been the right decision tactically for them on the pitch as well. They're out there.
That's nicely won again by Blackrock at the end of the line.
Michael, don't go in the side. Stay.
Brady waits. Feeds power, using the big figure of Shane Lynch in the middle of the pitch. Now Power moves it wide. Goes in to try and win it. Advantage coming to St. Michael's for a knock on. St. Michael's have advantage and they can move it out. That's Levy making progress. That's a good counter by St. Michael's. Not intimidated by the size and strength or the reputation of Blackrock.
You still have advantage for offside.
St. Michael's having advantage, no advantage accruing, they get the penalty.
Offside. Number 6.
Well, that all started with a fine tackle by Cathal McGettigan. The number 7 for St. Andrews when he tackled Joe O'Hare. The centre cut a fine line back against St. Michael's, but some very good defence by St. Michael's in this game so far. Likewise, some fine attacking by Blackrock, and 7 points each going into half time. It's been a great game so far. There you watch some powerful running by Blackrock. The centre, Adam Levy. Great distribution by Scott Smith again. Blackrock slightly offside.
Step out.
31 minutes.
It's a maul, number 8
having elapsed.
8 out in a row.
The sides level, 7 points each. Both sides have enjoyed a fair share of possession.
Stay back.
So what an exciting second half we're looking forward to as St. Michael's move it across the line. The chip through from Gilsonan comes to the Blackrock fullback. O'Hagan doesn't find touch. It's Gilsonan again.
Stay back
inside the Blackrock 22. Good
move, Rock.
Retention and passing by St. Michael's. They leave it to the forwards to set up the ruck. Now Gilsonan. Levy comes into the 22.
Move, Rock.
His older brother was on the senior cup team for St. Michael's. And it's taken on very well by the big number 5, James Ryan. Now Gilsonan, the long pass. And this is Gavin Duffy. He's got the left winger on his flank. And Will Butler very nearly had a try-scoring chance there. But the penalty is against St. Michael's for not releasing.
Number 2 is on his feet.
Well, this is exciting rugby to watch.
Stay on, guys.
Great speed by Butler, but look at that. Johnny Redmond, the winger, comes across, holds the man up momentarily. And Blackrock there in numbers, 2 or 3 players.
Advantage to Blackrock, the referee allowing them to play it out up towards their own 22.
Move, Michaels, no hands.
Blackrock scrum half, Brady. Blackrock having to struggle, and that's O'Hare going to ground. And St. Michael's have to put in. Certainly St. Michael's defence really causing Blackrock to rush their passing, and
it was aggressive defence there by St. Michael's.
Seconds, okay.
Looking to do like Ireland did last week against England, keep the man up, attack the ball carrier, force a turnover.
Touch, pause, engage. Stay.
Gilsonan takes it again. Popped up
Move
very
6.
nicely by O'Mara, the try scorer.
Must release 6.
And it's a penalty against Blackrock for not releasing in the tackle. Jaeger, the one who
Yes, it will be. If it
was
goes dead.
penalised.
You go
And
post?
if the ball goes dead,
Post.
the referee confirms it will be the last kick of the game, of the first half. And an opportunity for Matt Gilsonan to put St. Michael's in front at the break. And inside the 22, struck it beautifully, no doubt about it. The half-time whistle sounded by referee Ed Kenny, and
Number 13.
at the break, St. Michael's lead Blackrock College, the favourites, by 10 points to 7. Welcome back. We are looking at the start of the second half of this Leinster Schools Junior Cup final. And the referee Ed Kenny waiting for the start of the second half as Blackrock trailing St. Michael's by 3 points. Michael's leading 10 points to 7, although the kick-off started a yard or two inside the Michael's half. But it's St. Michael's in possession inside their 22. Matt Gilsonan's long kick brings play just to halfway, and now it's taken on by Coughlin for Blackrock up towards the St. Michael's 22.
Stay.
This big Blackrock pack really showing their weight there as they drive forward, but Michael's in possession.
Hold 4, hold 6.
This is O'Hagan. Coughlin kicking into space. Gavin Duffy read it well, but bounce of the ball beat him into touch. Good
Winger.
kick by Coughlin.
Just watch the line.
There's plenty of space over here. Good kick by Coughlin. Duffy had a Marshall though. He was over there ready for it. Could have been an awkward bounce, but very much a roller coaster of a first half. Both sides getting the opportunity to take it to their opponents. St. Michael's won't be intimidated by Blackrock, having beaten them in a friendly already this season by 15 points. And that was back in September or October.
Scrum or line out, guys. Scrum.
And Blackrock have really clicked since then.
Blackrock have made 2 changes in the pack at half-time. Shane Lynch and Jeff Moylan have been replaced. Dane Fitzpatrick coming in for Lynch, and Hugo Keane coming in for
Just make sure you're
Moylan in the number 2 position at hooker.
Impressive player, Hugo Keane. Scored 2 tries already in the competition.
Pause, engage.
Only in second year in school.
Stay on 9, Michael, stay.
It's a
Stay on.
big ask, and of course the additional change is in the centre. Gavin Glynn is in place of Joe O'Hare in midfield.
Stay. You still have advantage.
So they reshape
Advantage
Blackrock
is
side.
over.
The ball knocked on by fullback Zach O'Hagan. Doesn't make many mistakes. Difficult one to judge.
Yeah, it was kind of an awkward one for him there. The ball was dipping as it was coming into his arms. Possibly took his eyes off it ever so slightly.
It's much better angle. Crouch. Touch. Pause. Engage.
So it's Michael's feed the scrum.
Stay on 9, Rock. Stay on. Just stay.
Scott Smith. Gilsonan moves it on to Levy, taking it from O'Mara, who got that try in the first half.
Move now, Rock.
Nice intercept and did well to get to the try line. Gilsonan switches the angle of attack. Leaves it for his fullback.
Hold Rock.
And
Hold.
Zach O'Hagan
17.
sends it almost to halfway.
Not held. Release Rock.
Now St. Michael's showing a lot of patience, and
Don't
it's
go
Alex
inside,
Penny
Rock.
goes to ground,
Offside.
ensures the
midfield.
ball comes back, and it's going to be a penalty to St. Michael's as Blackrock were offside in midfield. And another opportunity for St. Michael's to stretch the lead. They opt for the kick at goal. 4 minutes into the second half, and Gilsonan well within his compass. Again, strikes it very nicely, but left and wide.
22. Captain. Rock, captain. Tell them to watch their line in midfield. Your centres are ahead, yeah?
The referee
Stay on now,
confirming
Rock.
to Blackrock
Stay
that they've got to keep their midfield defence
Stay on.
back on side.
Okay.
Score
Good to go.
remains 10 points to 7 for St. Michael's. Gavin Duffy again shows
Release
great
it,
strength on the burst.
Stay.
Requires 2 players to effect the tackle.
Stay.
Out to Gilsonan, and it's Levy on the straight burst, does well, gains a few yards, tames possession. Gilsonan in a good position, just drew in the defence, and they've moved it wide. They have the overlap, just couldn't control the final
Forward
pass.
Here. Scrum.
Well, that was unlucky by St. Michael. Some lovely hands there in attack. Just watch Max Deegan. Out to Penny, and just ball ever so slightly behind Carl Victory.
Pillars, okay? Keep working on it.
But so before that, there was lovely hands in the move by Harry Redmond, the tight head for St. Michael's.
Stay straight, please. Engage. Stay on line, Mike.
Rock wanted. The back row take it away. This is a tremendous burst and good work by the number 8, Nicholas Timoney, the captain, driving forward for Rock.
No hands now, release.
Jack Tarr did well to retain possession. Scrum half trying to dig it out, but the penalty is against
You're off your feet
St.
when you play
Michael's.
this.
And McGettigan concedes the penalty.
Parra did well there, sidestepped in. He went to ground.
Number one, let's step out
And
here,
Michaels, it's a ruck,
And let's get
still
to it,
contesting for the ball when it's on the ground, looking to slow down Blackrock's ball.
please. Keep the gap now.
And it's a Rock line out. Ball deflected forward. The referee lets it go
No
for a
advantage.
moment. No
Oh,
advantage
Michael's
coming to
hand.
Blackrock.
No,
They have the put in.
no advantage. Came off of Michael's hand.
Well spotted by the referee.
Well, Michaels are making it as difficult as possible for Blackrock here. They are contesting for everything. If the ball is on the ground, they're contesting for it. Be it with the boot, the hand, trying to slow the ball up for Blackrock, not making it easy at all for them,
Engage.
especially in lineouts also.
Stay on.
Brady waits, leaves it for the captain Timoney. Timoney into the 22.
Back foot, Michael, stay.
Now it's Smith, and he pops it up for Keane.
It's a maul now.
Blackrock grind on forward, and this is a good break by the wing forward, Fanning.
Release, Michael.
Fanning just short of the line. Penalty to Blackrock. And Blackrock think of moving it quickly.
Not 10.
They're
Not
going
10.
for the try line. Dane
Advantage.
Fitzpatrick drives in.
Stay. Don't pull him in. Don't pull him in.
Blackrock wanted and take it. Full back in the line is O'Hagan. Brady wants it, and this time the referee penalises
Not 10.
the
Not back 10.
leading side, St. Michael's, and it's another penalty to Blackrock. Now, will they go for the equalising penalty shot, or will they try to move it across the line?
Their option, you want scrum?
Well, they scored off a scrum in the first half. They should go for the scrum again, in my mind.
And that's what they've called.
Just look at that passing, crisp passing, players running at pace on, receiving it flat. Wonderful skill demonstrated by Blackrock there.
Crouch, touch,
5 metre scrum. Blackrock feed. They trail by 3 points.
It's on this side.
St. Michael's leading 10 points to 7. We're well into the second half of this Leinster Schools Junior Cup final at Donnybrook. Ideal conditions, the big Blackrock pack take it away. This is Timoney, well covered by St. Michael's. Good work, and now Blackrock trying to barge their way over, showing great strength. This is good work by the Blackrock pack. Scrum half flips it inside. The referee sees he shorted the line. Brady again waits. The forwards are going to try to drive over. They pick and drive. They get to the line. They're held back. Referee in a good position to see.
Away, Michaels!
Away comes the number 7 Fanning, ready to take it on the charge on the short side.
Stay, don't pull him in, Michaels.
Michaels right on their own goal line, and Blackrock get in. It looked like the number 3 who did it. And it was Timoney, the captain, who gets it. And Blackrock are back in front. Timoney driving to the line. You could see Keane there
good, mate, all right?
clapping his hands as they got to the line. And the captain earns the spurs by getting the try that puts Blackrock back in line. "17 minutes into the second half, and again the ball is just pulled by the wind.
It's a maul now, it's a maul! Just in now. Stay up now, Rock. Back. Out, 16, out!
Good drive by St. Michael's. Blackrock pack having to get back onside.
That's once!
And now it comes to the backs. O'Mara looks for Levy.
Release Rock, release Rock!
Blackrock's lead is only 2 points.
Move away!
They can't afford a penalty in this situation, and it's good driving and good attacking by St. Michael's. Alex Penny making progress. They have it again.
Move, Rock! Stay back foot now, Pillar.
O'Mara goes in. Back to Gilsonan. Levy takes it. Squirms out of one tackle, gets back inside the 22. Back to Gilson and the drop at goal. Doesn't quite get hold of it. And it goes over the dead ball line. 22 drop out. He'll be disappointed. It was an opportunity, but it just didn't fall right for him.
I think it was the right thing to do as well. They had very little option on out wide.
22.
Got back in the pocket and unfortunately just didn't connect properly with the kick.
That's good.
Oisin Joyce waiting to come on for St. Michael's as time runs out, and they nice reverse pass to Levy, but the Blackrock defence
Don't
was
pull him in now. That's
fully
okay.
prepared for it. It's taken on now by the number 5,
Advantage.
James Ryan.
No advantage from the knock on. Leave it.
25 minutes into the second half of this Junior Cup
Number
final.
11 Rock. Number 11.
And Dan O'Mahony for Blackrock coming in for number 11.
Good to go. Thank you.
And
Okay, guys.
Dylan Coughlin played well, called ashore.
Crouch.
And the
Push.
scrum forms on halfway.
Pause. Engage.
Blackrock to feed.
Stay on 9. Stay.
Tristan Brady feeds it out. This is better line by Blackrock. Good defending,
that's
but
fine.
Blackrock get the recycle. And the kick for the new winger coming onto it. It's Levy covering back for St. Michael's, did well.
Release it, Rock. Rock away.
O'Mahony was up very quickly for Blackrock.
That's passed back.
Gilsonen.
Hold 3, hold. Now you're on.
And again, the bounce favours Timoney. He did well. And the big captain for Blackrock sets it up once more. That's Brady. Brady to Power. Power looks
Release
for
it,
the
Michael,
support
release.
of a forward. And it's another penalty to
You
Blackrock.
brought him to ground. You must release. No, even if you stay on your feet,
And
you must release.
James Bullard, the one who was told you've got to release when you tackle a player once they go to ground.
Well, Brady and Power, the halfbacks for Blackrock, really starting to pull the strings here.
Number 3.
In the second half, Power's really come into the game now in the
Okay.
second half. Changing the point of attack, linking up with the forwards, distributing the ball wide when needed. Keeping this St. Michael's defence guessing.
Oisin Joyce coming on to the St. Michael's side.
Stay.
Michael's hooker,
That's okay, it's
McConnell's throw.
A move, Rock. No hands, Rock. Release
Duggan,
it.
the reserve scrum half.
That's fine.
Pete Gilsonen feeds it on, takes it on the return. Fullback Gavin Duffy in the line. O'Hagan gathers for Rock, forced into touch. So
Leave it.
St. Michael's have earned the territory they really wanted, bringing play up to the Blackrock 22.
Well, it couldn't have worked out better for St. Michael's there, really. Great kick, and look at the chase here. Victory tackles O'Hagan up high, so O'Hagan can't offload it.
It's a maul. 3, Rock out.
Now St. Michael's open it out, the scrum half. Duggan, this is the reserve scrum half. That dummy foxed the Blackrock defence for a moment.
Back foot.
Big
Rock.
opportunity this now for St. Michael's. Taken on
Stay back foot.
by
Rock.
Penny.
No hands.
Two
now,
back
Rock.
rowers there, Penny and
Back to
McGettigan
back.
doing well. Now the backs have a chance. This is Levy on the loop. Blackrock in trouble as St. Michael's bring it into the 22. 5 minutes left in the game. Blackrock leading by 2 points. St. Michael's on the attack. The fly half thinks of a drop at goal. Decides to send it to Levy. Levy on the burst. 5 meters out. Gilsonen wants to go right. Blackrock defence hold up.
Move.
The forwards take it on. 5 meters out. Blackrock hold up.
Release it now. Release.
The referee very
Release
close to the
Rock.
action.
No, it's both trapped. Leave it.
Now Duggan can pick it out. Gilsonen moves it on. O'Mara looks for Levy. Levy again makes a few precious yards. Duggan feeds Gilson, and Blackrock defence up very quickly, but St. Michael's pressing might and main for this breakthrough that will give them the lead. And penalty against St. Michael's.
This player number 16 is in first on his feet. 16 is in first.
And the referee awards the penalty, which will be great relief for Blackrock, disappointment for St. Michael's. From the penalty though, touch not found, so Duggan has it in the final 3 minutes of this Leinster Schools Junior Cup final. St. Michael's looking for their third win in the competition. Blackrock, with that great tradition, looking for their 46th win. They lead by 2 points, but St. Michael's have the ball and they're on the attack.
Move now, Rock, move, Rock.
Back to Gilson and O'Mara to Levy.
No.
Levy again trying to draw in as many defenders as possible.
Move, Rock.
Duggan again feeds Gilson and probes up towards the Rock 22.
Stay now, Rock.
Penalty opportunity here for St. Michael's would do them. Their hooker drives on.
Move,
That's
Rock.
O'Connell.
Rock, release. No.
And the whistle blows and the penalty is awarded. Blackrock
Rock
didn't
forward,
release
forward,
on
release
the ground.
Hands.
And an opportunity for Matt Gilsonen
Hold.
to have another shot at goal.
2:20, guys. 2 minutes 20.
2 successful kicks from 4 attempts, and he's the man who has played such a part in getting them to this final.
Guys.
And that remarkable performance, Peter, against Newbridge, or at least in the last round in the semi-final against Newbridge, was something else.
It was a last-minute try by Gilson, who won it for St. Michael's. Same attitude has been shown by St. Michael's here today. They've been going at this Blackrock defence, trying to break them down, forcing the penalty, and this is not an easy kick now at all. If you're watching at home, you're in front of the post. This is actually possibly the hardest place almost for a kicker. Look at the ground there as well. It's very difficult to place the foot also. So a difficult kick here for Gilson.
And what a moment for any young lad. No pressure on him at all. Silence at Donnybrook for Matthew Gilson and for St. Michael's. Hits it well, but it's left and wide. So close, he's disappointed, but it was a difficult kick, as Peter said. Straightforward when you're not on the pitch.
Well, the further back you are, the more margin there is for error. He seemed to strike it well, just drifted at the last second, and there's a disappointment.
So Blackrock have a 22 drop out. And St. Michael's have another chance as Gavin Duffy decides to take it on head on. Now Michael's again. Good handing off, good driving forward. Now can St. Michael set up another chance in the closing stages? Gilsonen again.
Release now, Rock.
Slips by one tackle.
Stay back.
Duggan, the reserve scrum half, gives it to Levy. Levy again.
No hands.
Goes
Rock.
to ground.
Step.
Retains possession. This is better work, and they have a chance here. Have they got the pace? Out to the left winger, and this is good work by Butler. Held up short. Tackled into touch. The referee looks at his watch and blows his final whistle, and Blackrock have won the Schools Junior Cup once again, beating St. Michael's by 12 points to 10. Delight for Blackrock, disappointment for St. Michael's. So 2 tries for Blackrock, led at half-time, or trailed at half-time 10 points to 7, but they've come back in the second half, and the final score in the Leinster Schools Junior Cup final sees Blackrock the winners by 12 points to 10. And now the moment that Blackrock have been waiting for, their victory over St. Michael's by 12 points to 10, and Nicholas Timoney goes up to receive the trophy from his mother, Dorina Timoney, and Blackrock celebrate yet another cup win.